great job producing that first down.
1st and 10 here. Brady sacked once again.
That was that last sack, that was number 20 for Mount SAC. Christopher Solomon, the DB out of West Covina, went to West Covina High School as well. Second-year player under Coach Jabs. He did a great job just coming in from the corner and getting to the quarterback, Brady.
So that'll back up the football to the 16-yard line of the Pirates. It'll be a 2nd and 19, and boy, Jalen Brady is just taking an absolute beating back there in the pocket tonight. The Mounties front is just completely dominating on the defensive side. He's pressured once again, dumps off the screen pass for Stanton. A lot of room to run past the 30, past the 40, to midfield into Mountie territory, inside the 40-yard line, and he skips on out of bounds at the 35. A huge pickup on a simple screen pass there from Jalen Brady to Aaron Stanton. Moved the chains all the way down to the Mountie 33-yard line.
Well, what got the Mounties on that play was they sent in on a blitz, and there was 4 down linemen. They all went in and went after the quarterback, Brady, and he dumped it off right at the last second to Stanton.
1st and 10 at the 32. Big pickup that time on a simple screen pass. Mount SAC brought the house, and Aaron Stanton made him pay for it. They bring the house again here. Stanton, this time on the ground, will pick up 2.
And, you got to believe, especially after watching that last run there, Chris, Stanton needs those down linemen he needs them to be some sort of position in the backfield to really have a chance to get past them. On that last one, he tried to go up his right side and found a big white wall. That was the D-line of Mount SAC.
2nd and 8. Ventura has it at the Mount SAC 30. Certainly not out of this game yet. 12-12 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-3 the Mounties lead as this time Brady throws incomplete, intended for his wideout that time, the 6'4 freshman out of Ventura, California, Nick Rudolph. 3rd and 9 upcoming.
I think the PA heard you too.
Didn't he? Is he listening?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. PA announcer. 3rd and 9 here. Play action. Brady rolls out to his right. Now he's just going to tuck it and run, and he loses about 5 yards as he skips on out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and now it's decision time here. You're kind of in a no man's land if you're head coach Steve Mushigan, and this might be a little bit too far to attempt a field goal.
Yeah, it's on that last play, it was a loss of some yardage. I believe it was 4 yards, so that pushed them back a little bit further.
Well, Brian, it looks like the field goal unit is on the field here.
Yeah, they are.
This is going to be a 52-yard attempt from Jake Lansky, the freshman. He's 1 for 2. One's been blocked. The other one was a chip shot from 28 yards out. Snap, hold, kick, line drive, and it doesn't even make it inside the 5-yard line. No good.
It's got to be frustrating for the coaching staff here with head coach Mucci. The rest of the team here at Ventura is, you don't want to give away that field advantage, but you don't want to wash away any point opportunity. And unfortunately, that was way out of the range for the kicker, at least on that last attempt, it looked like, as a 52-yarder seemed really like a mile from here.
You think there, after having a block kicked earlier, if you're Lansky, you'd try to get the ball in the air more. That was a straight line drive. Even if he was 10 yards away, that wouldn't have been high enough for a field goal. So instead, the Mounties start at their own 35. It'll be Brandon Wilson on the carry, and he gets to the 40 for a gain of 5, as now perhaps the Mounties will try to get some more insurance up on the scoreboard, up 21-3 with under 11:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Brian Tabajay alongside Chris Sylvester here at the Ventura College Sportsplex. The Mounties are making it their Sportsplex so far here tonight. Wilson once again on the ground, wrapped up in the backfield, and he'll be taken down for a loss of about 4. Ventura was all over that one, and it'll be a 3rd down and 9 upcoming for Mount San Antonio College at their own 36.
That was just a nice push by Matt Singleton, the linebacker for Ventura, as he just plows his way through, finds a nice little hole and meets Wilson and brings him down for a loss. Be 3rd and 9 now, Chris.
21-3. Mount Sac on top of Ventura College. 3rd and 9. Allo drops back to pass. Pressure in his face. Throws. And he has himself a first down to the 47-yard line. Coming up with the reception that time for Mount San Antonio College. That's the slot man, Trey Dante Hill, with his first reception of the evening. And it'll move the chains. The Mounties will now have it at their own 47.
Another 5'8" player on the field. That's funny.
Isn't it?
As that's the third 5'8" player on the field this time for Mount Sac as a receiver and getting that first down.
Two-back set here for the Mounties. Play action. Allo going to throw to the far side of the field. Has a man. That's Christopher Gilchrist, who leapfrogs a defender inside the 40-yard line of the Pirates, and he's marked out of bounds at the 35.
And they're moving the chains right now with no problem. These receivers are hauling in these passes, and that almost looked like that first week play with the Steelers and the Browns as he tried to leap over the defender and kind of caught him around the upper collarbone area. Thankfully, no one's hurt on the play. Keep the chains moving for Mount Sac.
1st and 10, handoff Wilson, big gaping hole up the middle, and gets himself about 5 yards to the 31. Why in the world were you watching the Steelers and Browns?
Oh, I saw highlights, man.
Oh, highlights.
I do have the package, though. I mean, if that really matters. And I also do have Le'Veon Bell in the mix for fantasy, so I'm trying to see what he was doing.
Good old NFL tomorrow.
Can't wait. I may or may not be in Vegas for the first set of morning games.
I may or may not be at home. 2nd and 6. Allo flushed out to the right here. Going to throw on the run, take a shot inside the 10, and it's incomplete, intended for Gilchrist. Went off of his fingertips that time, and it'll be a 3rd and 6.
And that was a laser throw by Allo on that last attempt. Talking about getting it to the open space in just a short amount of time. Allo let that one fly, and it looked like it just skimmed off of someone's. I thought it was a helmet there, as there was a couple receivers in the zone, or in the area, I should say, but nonetheless, it's incomplete.
Now Ventura College can force Mount Sac to either go for it or punt it away here because it's a little bit too far for a field goal. Once again, Mount Sac kind of in that no man's land. Allo drops back to pass, faces pressure, hit as he throws, lobs one down the sidelines. Did Mackin come up with that thing? He did, but he was out of bounds. Mackin would have had it inside the 10 of Ventura College, and it was a fantastic effort by the Mountie wideout that time, but he was not able to drop a foot in bounds. Incomplete, and now decision time for Coach Jabs on a 4th and 6 at the Ventura College 31.
I don't even know how the throw made it all the way out there. As he was hit as he was throwing it, I thought it was going to fall way short, and that was completely, it was completely completed. That's kind of redundant, but it made it all the way out to the sideline, unfortunately out of bounds.
Well, the Mountie's going to go for it here on a 4th and 6, and before they do that, flags will fly. As we will wait from the officiating crew to see just what this is, and it is a false start against Mount San Antonio College. So this makes it a 4th and 11 at the 36, and perhaps will change the play call.
Absolutely will change the play call. Al is already, maybe I should swallow that statement right now because Al is looking towards Jabs, and there they go, finally off to the sideline. So it will be a punt away for the Mounties. Unfortunately, held up on this drive. They'll have to get rid of the ball.
Christian Fulham, who's done a fantastic job punting away the football tonight for the Mounties, will attempt to pin the Pirates deep. 21-3. The Mounties lead 9-12 go here in the third quarter, and it's a high end-over-end kick. That will fall inside the 5 and be downed right at the 1-yard line. How about that? Another fantastic play by the Mount San Antonio College special teams unit.
And more specifically, that is Joseph Bryant again on the recovery for Mount Sac. So another great job by the special teams unit. Not only a great punt, but an even better markdown or reception, I should say, by pinning the Ventura Pirates inside their 5-yard line, Chris.
I haven't heard an arg from you yet tonight.
Arr!
9:04 left to go here in the third quarter from Ventura College. 21-3, the Mounties lead. The Pirates will start this drive at their own 1-yard line. This is the second time they've started a drive tonight from inside their own 5.
I was laughing because Wardell Berry, the DB for Mount SAC out of Pasadena, was kind of high-fiving the Ventura guys. Finally, you guys are coming out to play. The play clock's already down to 2.
Brady going to roll out to his right here, faces pressure, throws on the run, and the pass is complete. That's going to be a first down to the 16-yard line. Pulling that one in was Nick Rudolph, the 6'4 freshman out of right here in Ventura, California, and that's a big-time play to get yourself out of the shadows of your own goalposts.
A big play, especially because Brady was under so much pressure in the first half with 7 sacks from the Mounties defense. I was expecting another one there. Unfortunately, it did not happen this time.
5 wide, empty backfield here for Jalen Brady. Ball on the 16, 1st and 10. Brady, it's a draw. He's going to keep it and get to the 21 for a gain of 5.
So design play there for Brady, as that was a straight keeper out of the shotgun formation. Took it right up the middle. There were no linebackers in sight, so heads-up play by Brady and producing some positive yardage there for Ventura.
2nd down and 5 after the 5-yard run by the quarterback Jalen Brady. Empty set again, 5 wide. Brady going to keep again. Gets past the 25, and he's very close to another first down for Ventura College.
He was absolutely plowed into the chest.
Brady's down on the field right now. A little bit shaken as he finally gets up. It's good to see that the medical staff didn't even have to go out there that time.
That was Barry on that tackle, the DB for Mount SAC, and he just absolutely plowed through Brady. And fortunately, he is up and he is okay for Ventura.
He's got his hands on his knees. He's got 15 seconds before the play clock winds down. His bell just got rung that time by Barry. 3rd and 1 here. Mount SAC looks like they're going to bring the pressure once again, but before they can, it'll be a timeout called by Ventura College, their first of the half, first by either team. Both teams haven't used one yet, but Ventura does here with 7:30 left to go in the third quarter. 21-3, the Mounties lead the Pirates on a 3rd and 1 here. You can go to a lot of things if you're the Ventura offense. Brady, he's been running the ball well all night long, but Aaron Stanton quietly on the ground is having a fantastic game despite only 3 points up on the scoreboard by that Pirate offense.
And Mount SAC will take that. I mean, he can run and catch those screen passes all day as long as he's not producing in the end zone. But right before that last down was played, Mount SAC sent everybody up on the line. There was no one in the backfield, no safety, no DB, nowhere near the backfield, and they sent everyone up. And Brady was so hesitant on snapping the ball. And now it is a very important 3rd and 1 here, so we'll see what they drew up, the coaching staff and Brady. But kind of playing a little head games here, Mount SAC's defense.
3rd and 1. Ball rests at the 25. The Mounties bring the pressure. Brady back to pass, and he dumps it off for Stanton, who picks up a first down to the 30-yard line. Boy, that screen pass has been so effective tonight for the Pirates offense, and it picks them up another first down.
It looks like, there is a late flag on the play, and it looks like it will be on Ventura from what...
A little extracurricular activity after the play that time.
Yeah, I can see it might be unsportsmanlike conduct.
There's another flag down in the backfield as well. Might be for the same thing.
As there was no hesitation from the field judge, I believe, who threw his flag, and it is... Oh, wow.
Roughing the passer on Mount SAC, and then a dead ball personal foul on Ventura. So those penalties will
wash out. If I'm corrected, right?
No, they're moving the football. Now they move it back. Boy, I think we need to be at the officiating crew. They've been all over the place tonight with the football. It's been a rough night down there, not only for Ventura College, but the men in stripes as well. So those penalties will offset each other. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Pirates at their own 31. 7:20 left to go in the third quarter. 21